Hi, today is April 22nd, 2022, and 1 or 2 days ago I posted a short about an opinion I had on the newest Batman movie. It just made sense to post it as a short because I didn't really have too much to say about it, but just felt like sharing my opinion. I was aware that the videos I have are likely to not be recommended to anybody at all, where my short, like the short I made, was probably going to be in somebody's feed as they were scrolling, and I was right. It's already gotten like over 50 views, which obviously that's not at all, that's not a lot at all, but it it's kind of hard to believe that each number is a person that at least saw my face for 1 second and heard my voice for 1 second. And it kind of made me insecure because it's like, oh my, I don't want anybody to watch the videos I've posted thus far, which I'm sure is very strange, but you'd think, like, why don't I take them down? I'm not gonna, because, like, it's fine. It's just me being insecure. I think the last time I checked how that short was doing was a day ago at the very least. And it already got one dislike. I mean, nobody else can see that but me. And I'm actually, I'm not upset about that. I think depending on the video, I would be hurt because I am a very sensitive person. I think I've mentioned my fear about that. But it didn't upset me because it was just like a silly video about an opinion that I don't feel all that strongly about, of course. So yeah, I'm glad that it wasn't bothering me that much, but I also could feel myself being like a little bit more obsessed with the numbers. And just like my heart, I don't know what it did when I saw that it had more than 2 views from myself. Just seeing if I was like okay with it being up and stuff. Yeah, it felt very strange. And right now I have YouTube blocked on my phone and I'm not logged in on that account on my laptop. At least I don't think I am. I have YouTube blocked on my phone because I am like addicted to my phone, and while I'm just kind of using my laptop instead, it just feels better to use my laptop rather than my phone. I use the Freedom app if anybody is interested in what I use for that. It works, but it doesn't block like mobile games, which isn't great, but oh well. It blocks YouTube, which for me, actually watching YouTube shorts can just take up my whole day, and I absolutely hate it. I think the reason why I prefer watching YouTube on my laptop is because I'm like forced to watch longer form content. I know that I can watch shorts on here, but it just kind of feels weird. I don't know. I don't know how my brain works in that sense, but I just am trying to do what makes it feel better and like a little bit more healthy. So yeah, I can kind of feel myself upset, be like concerned about the numbers, and I'm not willing to put the effort to check on my laptop how it's doing today, and I can't check it right now. I'll be able to check it, I think, in an hour, but I'm hoping it'll kind of slip my mind. I'm honestly afraid to post anything now, again, because of like the, I don't know, bashfulness or like shyness that I feel from having gotten any view at all. I'm just super self-conscious. Like, I really don't like my voice, but I don't know. I feel like most people who record themselves and have to listen to themselves, I'm sure they get used to it, but I know it's like common to kind of dislike your own voice, but yeah, just, I don't know, just like knowing that I have put myself on a stage where, nobody might show up to be in the audience, but if somebody does, it's just like, did I make the right decision? I mean, I don't regret the short because, again, it was just like a silly video that didn't mean too much. But yeah, that's the main thing I wanted to talk about. Today, if we're gonna talk about, I guess, mental health things, today I got an eye exam. I have gotten LASIK, and I would do it again. It was like the best feeling ever to look up without contacts or glasses and have genuine 20/20 vision, but over time that's kind of faded, and I was horribly, like, I don't want to say blind, but my vision was very impaired. I could only see a few inches in front of my face, and everything after that was blurry. So it was just a great feeling, and now it's just while I'm driving, things that are really far away are blurry, and I'm finding that I'm having to squint to make things clear, and I figured, like, right now it really isn't that bad. When I'm not driving, it doesn't really affect me, but glasses might be nice. And especially at night, like, a side effect of LASIK is, like, halos and, like, I don't know what it's called, just lights are very, like, streaky at night, and it can be difficult to see, and on top of the general blurriness I have just from distance, it's getting to the point where I don't feel safe to drive at night, so I'm hoping the glasses will help with that. But yeah, so I did that. Like, I have social anxiety, so that was, like, it's gotten better over the years, but it was awkward, but I feel like I did okay. I did that, and then I drove around for a little bit, which the gas prices right now I probably shouldn't have, but I didn't go for too long. Driving around was something that I did a lot when I was in my last couple of years of high school. Excuse me. My car was, like, basically my home. I spent most of my hours not in school or not sleeping in my car, because I was very uncomfortable at my home. So it kind of brought back memories to that. I actually, when I first moved in with my dad, my last period of the day in school, I was actually allowed to leave early, so I would just spend that driving around, and I drove around a lot with my friends because we didn't have anywhere to go. Yeah, so it reminded me of that, and actually my dad, I might not be using this car anymore. It is technically his car, and I'm very grateful that he lets me use it. But he's getting a new car, so I think things are gonna move down the line, and he's gonna give up my car and let me use his current car. That being said, I kind of feel like I'm losing a friend. Like, that thing has been with me again since I was 16, and I'm 23 now. It's actually kind of crazy to think, but yeah, there's that. I drove around, and I actually, if you can hear honking, I'm sorry. I live in an apartment complex, so I can't really help that. Anyways, I went for a walk in a, like, we have, where I'm at, we have the metro parks, which I didn't know weren't all across the country. I guess they're just in Ohio. So yeah, I went into metro parks, which is something that I'm kind of scared of because they are woodsy. And I'm just scared to be alone. Like, as a woman who isn't very physically strong and definitely doesn't know how to defend myself. I mean, I brought a knife with me. um, but I took a walk, which is by myself, which is honestly huge. Riding my bike is something that's easier for me because I feel like I'm a bit safer because I have at least a little more speed. And I'm usually biking in more public areas. That brings more challenges of social anxiety, actually, but it's still something that I really like doing and is good for me. And something I guess I'm saying I'm more capable of doing, or I have been in the past. And there was one instance where I went to the beach by myself, which is also very big for me. Just doing things by myself in general, going out of the house in general, is very big for me because I've always been very sheltered. So it was nice. Just getting any form of exercise is nice. And I also cleaned my kitchen. My laptop pooped out on me. It's done this before where the screen will go blue and it makes this really weird noise. And every time I try to start it, I think it says no boot device found. And what I end up having to do is I take like the back of the bottom off, and I don't even know what the parts are called, but I just take this like plate thing with all these circuits and stuff out. I mean, I looked this up on YouTube the first time it happened, so I was doing it as safely as possible. But yeah, I had to take that out. But of course, every time it does that, I'm afraid it's like the last time, if that makes any sense. This thing is, I got it when I was in 9th grade, so it's pretty old. Yeah, it's very slow. So yeah, so I guess I had blocked my social media on YouTube on my phone while I was walking, kind of anticipating being home and getting stuck on my phone. And then my laptop, pooping out on me made me have to do something else. So I guess it was kind of nice. I still only clean the kitchen, which it just feels like that's kind of where my baseline should be. It's not doing anything special. I think right now what I would like to be I need to write down like a to-do list, and I have one, but I feel like I think of stuff all the time that's actually important, and then I just end up forgetting when I go to write the list. So I'm kind of avoiding that, and it's almost 9 right now, so I feel like I should try to go to sleep soon so I could like wake up early tomorrow. It's supposed to be really nice tomorrow and really nice on Sunday, so that's awesome. Man, I was gonna say something else. Oh no, I really don't want to have to edit this. Oh my goodness. I feel like I do so well, like typically when I'm recording. Like, I feel like I have a relatively easy time just talking. I don't feel too uncomfortable when I'm alone. And I guess, come to think of it, I've been taking lion's mane, which I'm not going to go into it right now, but it's a type of mushroom, and it's supposed to help with like cognitive functioning. And a few months ago when I was trying to film, I constantly forgot what I was talking about. And just, there were so many points where I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to edit. I can't get through this without, needing to edit. So I think the fact that I'm having an easier time with this, like, I'm noticing this now. I mean, yes, I did just forget something, but I've posted a couple videos without having to edit them, which is really nice. So I guess that means the lion's mane is working. I feel like I have had a more clear mind, but I also don't know, like, is this stuff placebo or what? But, you know, placebo is still valid. If I'm getting benefit out of it, that's cool. Yeah, I still wish I had remembered what I was gonna say. Yeah, alright, I don't know. Maybe I'll put it in the description or something. Or make another video. I don't know. Alright, well, thank you for watching. And I guess that's it. Bye.